Hello, hello. It's Amy from Seriously Sweet and Cookie Snack Attack. How is everyone tonight? So excited to be able to be with you this evening, and I have something fun for us tonight. So let me put this up really quick. I tried to combine all of the info, so you guys take a quick look at that banner. It gives you our website, checking out our new classes. And we do have a new class up that is not this weekend, but the following weekend. It's going to be really fun. It's a wildflower seed packet class. So we're going to do all kinds of different techniques. So the cookie looks like this. The website where you can purchase it is the www.seriouslysweetcupcakes.com. If you want to get text alerts before our live stream, that information is in that bottom banner that's scrolling across the screen there. I wanted to let you guys know also, if you're in the gnomes and florals classes, that the cutters for the third quarter, which is July, August, third quarter, yeah, is that right? July, August, and September are up for sale. Everybody that ordered physical cutters except Cynthia Lowe. Cynthia Lowe, if you are watching, because I needed to get one more cutter for the second quarter that I did not already have printed. So everybody except Cynthia's cutters have shipped. You all check your spam folders and your regular email, but everybody has been sent emails with their tracking numbers. Also, if you bought STL files for the gnome cutters, already emailed to you, so check for those. It's not too late to get in on the group, though. If you want to get in on the group, that is still listed on the website for sale. So there's that too if you're looking for something fun to do. So our next collaboration, I don't know why that camera just flickered that. That was a little frightening. Okay, so the next collaboration is going to be in these fun coastal vacation home colors. We're going to use those 5 colors, no metallics, no silver, no gold, just stand right in those beautiful coastal beach colors. So there is a Cookie Snack Attack collaboration group. If somebody that's in that group wants to drop the link into the comments to help people migrate over there, you can only stay in the group if you're going to participate in the collaborations, though. One of the questions when you join the group is, are you joining with the intention of participating? And pinned in the featured area is our guidelines. So we'd like you to take a look at those and make sure that's good for you. And if not, you don't have to stay in the group. We can take you out, or you can, I think you can pull yourself out. I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure you can leave the group if you don't want to participate. Also, I wanted to let you know I still have spots in Florida for the Be the Sparkle classes. I'm teaching on Wednesday from 10 to 2 and 4 to 8. I have spots in both classes available if you'd like to join in. Tons of really fun techniques in this class. And then I'm also doing It's All About Royal again with the moldable royal icing, but I think all the spots are currently full for that. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of you there. And then tonight we are going to do bows and beads. We're going to say hello to a few people, but I'm getting choked up here and laughing because I don't know if Miss Pamela is here. I'm trying to get over to the comments to see, because Miss Pamela is the person who sent me to Michael's for the sale on the 4th of July things. So I decided this would be a good time with the things coming up for everybody to have a refresher, easy to make bows that are super inexpensive to make. Okay. Also, you guys, please don't forget about Camille. Camille is still in the hospital, to the best of my knowledge. She had prayer requests. She has pneumonia. It was okay to make that public, and you guys have been great to post to her. I still have 2 people I need to send her address to that wanted to send her cards, but I know that's really going to lift her spirits. I appreciate all of you reaching out to her. Please keep Barbie in mind. She is still healing from some surgery, so I don't know if she's on here yet tonight or not. I'm getting ready to go down through the comments, so we'll check that out. And, just maybe pray for everybody in our group, because I've also had a lot of messages that they did not want me to disclose with stuff going on for people the last week. So we probably could just all use a good word with the Lord this week. We might all need it. Hello, Facebook user. Hey, Sabre, how are you? Miss Pamela, I'm going to attribute this to you in just a moment. I was so excited when I saw what I saw, and I'm going to tell you about it. Also, if you are doing the gnome class, I'm going to show you how to do a wet on wet technique for our July gnome to create a star. But if you are too chicken to try to do the wet on wet technique, you can always pick up a small jar of these Sweet Tooth Fairy stars in the red, white, and blue. We're going to use the white ones on our July gnome. But I will show you how to do them wet on wet. I tried to keep the cost down for third quarter, no fondant molds or anything like that. Although you can use fondant molds if you bought them in first, if you want to use them. Totally up to you guys. So I'm so glad to see you guys. Hey, Trisha. Hey, Camille. Are you home? You're home. Okay, good. All right, good. Thank you. I'm glad that we have an update, but I'm still sorry you had to go to the hospital. That's just so hard on you. I know it's super, super taxing on you to have to do that. Hey, Myra, how are you guys doing? Barbie is here. Yay. I can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you. Hey, Sharon, how are you doing? Allison is in the house. How are you? Jessica, it's good to see you too. How are you? Let's see, what's it say? Barbie, she is doing better. Type answers back, Barbie, if you feel like it, but she is doing better. She said she's getting a little better every day. So that's what we want. Hey, Cindy, how are you? How's all those grandkids? Lori, hello, hello. Also, you guys, I wanted to let you know. Hi, Kathy. Hello. Hi, Janie. How are you? I don't know why these aren't popping up as fast tonight. Like they're not populating as fast as they normally do. Hello, Facebook user. How are you this evening? I hope you are well. Wendy, hello. It's good to see you tonight. Darlene, hello. So wildflowers class, that's where I was headed. I wanted to tell you, even if you have printed out my royal glaze icing recipe before, please print it out again. I literally went step by step on what order to put the things in and when to add what and how long to beat it for, because someone said they had a problem last month and they couldn't get it to turn out. So I'm just going to tell you, I've made that recipe hundreds, if not over 1,000 times at this point in my life, and it turns out every time. So if something happens and yours doesn't turn out, first of all, the first thing I would ask you to do is to rinse your measuring cups and check and make sure you measured it properly, and try it one more time, because there's no way it will turn out like soup with those exact measurements, especially if you do royal icing, right? Like it's just not going to happen. So I want you guys to try it again, because if you have any trouble with your hand, I'm telling you, the royal glaze, which is royal glaze because it has meringue and corn syrup in it, whereas royal icing only has meringue or egg whites, and glaze is supposed to only have corn syrup. Royal glaze has both. And this new recipe that I gave you guys that I've held back until we did a floral class recently is fantastic, because it's almost like it's very good for puffy lettering and florals, because it's lightweight, it holds its shape, and it dries so you can bag everything, but it doesn't have as much of a hard icing would have if you made that large of florals. And for me, it absolutely saved my wrist. Like I can pipe for like nobody's business with this particular recipe. So I want you to, if you already printed it, then print it out again, because I put more step-by-step in there just to make sure, because we have lots of new people with us. Okay, Myra, I would, all right, now I don't know what's happening on your end. Maybe somebody can type me back a few answers, but on my end, my internet goes to full strength and then I'm dropping to 2 bars, and I don't know if that's affecting the stream or not. On my phone, it looks like it's staying perfectly normal, but I'm getting like that warning sign where it drops and goes up. I don't know what that's about. I'm on Fios, so I'm on the fastest thing I can have in the neighborhood I'm in right now. Myra, if you have, I'm pretty sure that you'll have to retext your info to the text alert. So text the word live stream, all capital letters, all one word, to 540-870-0726 and go through both prompts. Miss Charlotte, are you on the train tonight? Are you on the train? I don't know why it's not flipping over. Hello there. Let us know if you are traveling home. Okay, I missed the second order for the STL. You can still order second quarter's STL. Is that what you want? Is that correct? Let me see what you're talking about. Let's. You missed. I'm not sure I understand. I missed the second order for the STL cutters. When I went to order, they were more than third. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know what that means, but first quarter, second quarter, and third quarter STL files were all $10 a piece. If that's what that means, I'm not sure. I don't know, but let me know. On the website, by the way. Love to be part of the next one. Is that the collaboration? I'm not sure, Janie. Are we talking about the gnomes and florals? Hey, good to see you, Melinda. Thank you for joining us tonight. Debbie, hello, Cookie Peeps. Hey, Nancy Loy, you were on my mind today. I hope all is well with you. Hello there. Hi, let's see who else is here. We got Dee Dee with us. There's a lot of you are in the house. I'm actually because I am super happy with my purchases and the ribbon, and I can't wait to show you what we're doing. Cannot wait to show you. It's going to be so much fun. Hey, Camille, if you're on here or your daughter's with you, could you just, it's been an extremely crazy day around here. Could you message your address to Trisha Collins, please? And if not, Trisha, I'll try to do it after the live stream. There's two people, you and one other person, that still need her address. Hello. Let's see. Hey, Nicole, how are you? You doing all right? Let's see. I'm aging myself, but when you say hi to everyone, romper room. I don't know about romper room. And the royal is, the next question that's going to come up is about, does it do florals well? Oh yeah, it does florals amazing. I was really backing off from piping as many floral cookies and doing as many florals on competition or showpiece or feature cookies because of the having to get the icing to the right consistency where I could get the detail that I wanted was just absolutely blowing all the tendons here in my hand and wrist again. And I was like, no, I can't do that. Char's on the train. Janie's on collaboration. Okay, cool. So the next one coming up is the beach one. So you'll need to have your beach one done when we stop running the current is run through July 4th. All good. Okay, good. I'm glad, Nancy. All right, so let's go ahead and look at a couple things. You can message her too? Okay, awesome. So you guys message each other, and if you don't connect, please let me know, and I'll send that to you tonight. Also, by chance, is Cynthia Lowe on with us tonight? Cynthia, if you are, your cutters are going first thing in the morning. I'm going to drop them directly to the post office. They're the only ones that have not shipped because I'm shipping second and third quarter together for you. And Miss Pamela, I triple checked your box, and your box has that extra cutter in it for you. Okay, so let's look at what I got. Picked up, bought, purchased, whatever y'all want to call it. So they had 50% off on the 4th of July, and I saw this really cool set of red, white, and blue wooden beads, which is going to look great with my 4th of July gnome photograph. So it's not a super, super long set, but this was really inexpensive. And you guys, I am really trying to cut down on how much. Well, let me explain. So I've had retail stores, my own retail stores and businesses since I was 25. And I started out with gift shops, and I had multiple gift shops, which meant multiple storefronts, decorating for all of the major holidays, especially the ones that were in malls or outdoor malls or strip centers, that type stuff. So I have tons and tons and tons of Easter, 4th of July, pirate theme, Christmas decorations. Like I literally at this point. I was 25, so I have almost 20 years worth of decorations because I try to save everything, not like hoard it, but when I buy things, I always tried to buy things that were good quality, that when I looked at it, I thought, okay, well, I can use it for this, and then I can tweak it a little and use it for that, or it's going to last, so I can paint it, and then I can add this or that and just make it different, but keep getting use out of it, right? Because the first time you buy it, an item is the most expensive, and every time you use it after that, it makes it less expensive. So that was always what I looked at when I bought things. And so I have tons and tons of really great decorations. So, but with the cookies and all the things that are going on, I've been trying to really downsize how much I keep. And so when I saw this set, I was like, oh, I love this. And this is the red, white, and this royal blue is what are the primary colors on our July gnome and floral set. So I picked up this little set of beads to photograph with that, and it's going to not take up too much room to be my new item for this year. I have the plastic shoe boxes that store one pair of shoes that came from Walmart. I think they're like $1.50 a container now. They used to be $1 a piece, and they have a lid. They're clear. They have a white lid. And so I have one for each month, one for each specific holiday, like with little photography things in it. So I've just kind of been scaling that back. And then I've been sharing the extra things that I have with people, or using them for raffles or whatever, or just sending them to people if somebody asks for something. And then they had this cute set, which I liked this because it had the firework look to it. And I'm doing some firework cookies later this month for someone. So I thought this would be really cute to photograph with those for my portfolio before those cookies go out the door. I just thought it had a really cool look to it. But something like this, you guys, if you have cookie friends, you could split this, and 3 people could have a little section of it. You could just tie it off, restring it or tie it off. And this would be enough for 3 people. But that was the only 4th of July or red, white, and blue patriotic things that I grabbed for this year. But both of these were on sale at 50 off. Of course, we all like the 60 and the 90, but there was only one of each left. So I just did it and grabbed it. And then this is really why I went, because Miss Pamela sent me a picture that they had the red, white, and blue value packs of ribbon. If I ever bought these, this is what I usually buy, because they don't take up very much room, and there's a huge selection in here. And this is what I usually make my cookie bag bows with, because did I put everything over here? Please, I thought I gathered everything. Okay, because I like to make, my bows easy peasy. I like to make them. I used to use the bow dabra. Wasn't that what it was called, you guys? The bow dabra, or where you did it around your fingers and then tied it in the middle and all of that. And I just don't really like to do any of that anymore. So I'm going to show you a couple of things tonight to help you with making bows so that you can upscale your packaging if you want to. But I'm basically going to be doing, I'm going to do the least expensive method, which is where I combine 3 ribbons and 4-inch lengths. So I have 2 inches popping out on each. And I'm using these twist ties, which you can buy super cheap on Amazon. They're 4 inches. I have these in silver, in gold, in red, and in green. And that's pretty much the colors that I can get by with using all year. So I just buy 1,000 or 10,000 at a time. Also, Nashville Wraps has really great prices on these, but make sure you don't buy anything smaller than 4 inches. Sorry, I was just listening. Make sure you don't buy anything shorter than 4 inches, because you need to be able to go around the ribbon, twist it, and then you need to be able to go around your cookie bag when you cinch it up at the top, and then twist it and not have too much of the end hanging off. You can get longer ones, but they're not necessary. 4 inches is going to do the job. Ooh, Christina, you're at the beach? That's cool. I hope you're having a great time. I hope everybody gets one super relaxing vacation this year, whether it's your favorite place at the beach or whether you like to go to the mountains. So I'm going to take this off. Don't forget, you guys, to get signed up for that wildflower class. The group's open. The only thing that's not in there yet that I want to try to put in there by tomorrow is the Cookie Snack Attack skill building cards. You don't need them until like a day or two before class, but just so that I don't forget, I want to try to get them in there by tomorrow. But your supply list is in there. Please message me if you have questions, because I really believe you guys have most everything they need because we've used it. All the things I used in this class, I was trying to keep your expenses down because it's summertime and I know people have vacations planned and they're saving for CookieCon again. So I tried to make sure I use supplies that we've used in the last 6 months or so, or that we used last month. So anyway, message me if you have questions. I'll let you know what you can substitute. So this is just a big pile of ribbon. No. So what I tend to do is look at the pile of ribbon and I want to pick out whatever my widest piece is that's in here. Okay. And then remember, guys, I showed you this little sneaky thing that I do. Hold on one sec. Where'd that go? Uh-oh, I can't lose that. It's my last pre-printed sticker till my, well, I don't know where that went, but I'm gonna have to find it afterwards. My pre-printed sticker that I use in photographs until my Mun Bun printer arrives. So it's been on back order for a while. Okay, so this is 4 inches from here to here. Instead of having to measure each piece, I told you I just use painter's tape. I keep this taped on my mic stand. What I'm going to do over here, I just want to cut this. And Sally OL, if you're watching, forgive me, but my really good scissors that you bought me are at the store. So I'm going to try to make do with these little scissors, but admittedly, these little scissors are getting, they're getting a little dull. They need to be sharpened. So I start with this point there. I come over here and I want my cut to go the same way. So I want to end up there. So I just come right in here and cut it a diagonal. So it's already done. I don't care if my ribbons get frayed because that's kind of part of the look of doing it this way. So there's one piece of my ribbon. Then I want to pick out a totally different color in a size down in width from this pile. Okay. So I'm going to use this blue. I think this blue is really pretty. And I'm just going to blunt cut it. I'm not going to try to do fancy edges on it because I've got the fancy edges on the bigger piece. So I'm just starting to build my little layer over here. Just everything back in the pile when I get done. Then I'm going to get a piece of specialty ribbon and I'm going to cut it at about the 4 inches and just layer it up. And typically, if I have a big order of cookies to do, this is where I would stop. Now, look, I love all the extra and the bling and all the stuff. But if I have to keep costs down because I'm doing 100 or 200 or 300 of something, I'll stop at 3. I like the odd number of 3. And then in a minute, I'm going to show you how I really like to make the bows. But if I have to keep costs down, this is going to get you a nice bang for your buck on the bag. You'll cinch your bag up, tie this around it, and then you spread this little out. And also, if you want, you can print little 2-inch like Happy 4th of July or little firecracker symbols. And you can attach a gift tag to this, which takes up another big chunk of the room like we did in our Christmas classes. But this is just a really basic one that adds a little vavoom, just a little extra to your bags for the 4th of July or for your patriotic themes. Because really, you can do Memorial Day, you can do Veterans Day, you can do 4th of July. I mean, there's lots that you can use this for. And then also your red and white. You can pull all the red and white you don't use out, red, white, gold, silver out of these batches, and you can use it at Christmas time. So as long as you keep it sorted, it's just super easy. But now let me show you what I really like to do because this is more fun. It takes a lot more ribbon though. But what I do like to do is just around my hand like that. Hold on. You'll see why in a second. I'm going to blunt cut these, but you can cut them on an angle. All right, so there's the blue one. I'm going to do this fun red one. This red one's real pretty. They only had 2 at my store, so if you live near me, I'm sorry, but I did buy them both. Not to be mean or hoard or anything, but they only had the 2, and each of the 2 had parts of the ribbon that I wanted. So I was like, well, I better just get them both. All right, then there's this cool little braided ribbon. Can you see this? So I'm going to go around again. So you see what I mean about cost? because I like them really full. Like traditionally, that's how I used to make them. And I like them like that, but that I could make 3 bows out of what I'm about to show you. So it just, you have to either work it into the cost of the customers covering it, or, you know, just get the ribbon when it's 90% off instead of 50% off. So I just stacked all 3 of those things on each other. And to give it a little twist there. And then I can puff these up. Just pull these little pieces out. And I'll have all these loops. And it's just a lot more full. And I like really full. I like the extra, all that kind of stuff. And then this one, this always comes undone. So usually once I have this in place, I'll trim this thing closer to the middle so I get a pom-pom in the middle. So I just make it work so that I don't have to go back and use a heat gun or something and seal it, right? Glue gun or something, do the ends. Just make that little pom-pom in the middle on those pieces. But just fluff this up. And you can always undo the twist tie if something's too far over and you don't like how it looks. I feel like I tied this one too far over. All right, so I'm just going to fluff that a little bit. And it takes more to do these to make them more ball looking. But it was really bad, you guys. I really needed an intervention when I had the little bow dabra. But this one's so cute, right? And this one is cute as well. It's just less ribbons. So you just have to decide how you want to do it. But seriously, when I had the bow dabra, that is the right name, right? That thing, oh my gosh, I made the biggest puffy of pom-pom bows that people used to come and buy them for their Christmas packages at my store in Natchitoches, Louisiana. They used to come in specifically for that. So let me show you another way that you can do this. If you're just sitting around playing with this, just pick out your colors. So I'm going to do this medium with blue. I'm going to do some of this funky lace. That's the great thing about these value packs. I'd never buy individual rolls of this particular ribbon, but it sure is fun to play with if it comes in the value pack. So I'm just going to put 4 together here. And then I'm going to go around my hands. I'm going to line it up with my pinky and go around and around like that. We'll cut this off because usually I just sit in front of the computer or the TV if I'm watching something and make these up. And this is so much ribbon in this one, but it's so fun. When they're full like this, it's really fun. So I'm going to put that on the front side so all the tails are on the back and give it a twist. And see how pretty that is? So just something quick and easy to do. And also, if you 3D print, if you go on that, what's that site, you guys? Is Thingiverse? Thingiverse has a version of the bow dabra that you can print out. If you guys do need one of those, if you have trouble with your hands or something, and you want to use that. Oh, I just like that. See what I mean? Like more pom-pom looking. That's cute. But it looks totally different than this one, right? It's just totally different looking bow than that and totally different looking than this. But this, when I'm doing it like this, it's usually because I have a really big order. And so I usually put the 2-inch disc on there that has the coordinating gift tag with it. So that is what I wanted to show you tonight. And then they also had a bunch of other beads. This was the last of this one, and this was the colors I needed, and this was the last of this one at my store. But they had a bunch of other garlands and beads and stuff. They just didn't fit what I needed, but maybe they'll fit what you guys are working on for the next month. All right, so a couple things real quick. Let me see if I can get this to work. If you're in the gnomes and florals, just real quick again, I'm going to show you how to do wet on wet stars. But if you happen to head to Michael's, and thank you, Miss Pamela, if you happen to head to Michael's to pick up ribbon or beads, you might want to just save yourself some time if you're going to make a bunch of our 4th of July gnomes, which, by the way, they're really cute. I hope you guys are going to like them. But if you're going to make a bunch of those, just pick up these stars. It'll go a lot faster if you're making a bunch. Like for your cookie that you're keeping for your shadow box, maybe embrace the technique that we're going to do during our pre-recorded videos. Also, I wanted to tell you, if things stay on track around here, I'm going to try to record the gnome videos early and post them early. If nothing goes crazy, I'm not going to hold them until the 1st of July because they're 4th of July themed. And you guys might want to make some of these because they're easy peasy, but they look difficult. You might want to make them for cookie platters or parties or something. So I'm going to try. This is probably the only month I looked at the schedule so that I could tell you if it was like going to happen more times or not. But I think I have everything lined out where you're going to get it enough before the holiday that this is the only time that it's so close that I want to release them early. So if everything goes well, we're going to do those early. Okay. Ooh, Allison, you have the file to print that bow thing. If it's the mini one and you need a tester, print a tester and I will check it out. So don't forget, you guys, make a little cheat sheet for your 4-inch. Have your sharp scissors. I have beautiful sharp scissors that Sally OL sent me as a Christmas gift, but they are at the store. They are still in my cookie con things that needs to be unpacked, my toolkit over there. Okay, let's talk about this real quick. At the bottom of the screen, if you want to sign up for the live stream text alerts, you can do that by texting the word live stream, all one word, all capital letters, to 540-870-0726. If you want to ever just donate to the live streams or to upgrading the equipment or to support me as an artist, you can do that on the coffee shop site. And I think the other thing that's in there is the website where you can go check about classes. So let me show you what's up for sale right now. This class is a wildflower. Oh, too fast. Sorry. I double clicked it. It's a wildflower seed packet class, and there's a lot of different techniques on here. You can change up the color scheme. Just if you have any questions, let me know. Allison, I'm so sorry. I left that up. Sorry. In a bin somewhere. Well, if you find them, I'll test them. But you can change up the colors on this if you want to, but I really want to make sure that you guys try to pipe the stalks and the leaves in this class. And then we've got some flowers that are a combination of the wafer paper and tipless piping bags. And of course, our seed packet is marked that it's a value packet. It's full sun and it's got the bee symbol, meaning wildflowers are considered pollinator plants. So that helps the bees. So if you're in an area where they're telling you to help the bees out, you'll know what that means when you see it on the seed packets, but you can pick that up on our website. Let's get back over here. Is there anything else I need to show you? So gnomes and florals, the class for the entire year, everything is up there. You can still purchase that. If you need physical cutters, tangible cutters for the third quarter, those are up for sale. If you need the STL files, those are up for sale. As of tomorrow, the very last one I have to ship is for Cynthia Lowe. Yours will be going out first thing in the morning. Don't forget, if you're going to CookieCon in Florida, I'd love to see you in one of my classes. Be the Sparkle is on Wednesday from 10 to 2 and from 4 to 8. And then hopefully some of you are signed up to be in the It's All Royal, which we're doing with the moldable royal icing that we've demoed for you a few times. That is on Saturday. And yesterday, that was totally full. So I didn't run through all of the names yet, but I hope you guys are going to be there. And thank you for tuning in tonight for Bows and Beads. Let's just make sure there's no new comments, and then I'm going to let you guys go for the night. And I will see you either Thursday or Friday of this week if all goes well. And let's see. Anybody have any questions about anything? And are you enjoying the red, white, and blue collaboration video? You guys hit me with some comments over on the right. Are you guys liking that? Weren't the cookies good? Like really good. Like everybody's really doing a good job of artistically expressing themselves. Oh, someone's taking my elective. I can't see your name. It just says Facebook user, but I'm excited. I can't wait to see you guys. Camille, before we disconnect, did you catch up with Trisha? I am excited for that class too. It's going to be fun. All right. Awesome, Nancy. Okay. Well, listen, you guys, if you do need anything, feel free to message me. I may not get back to you as quick as I previously have been able to, but I will definitely get back to you. Okay. Yes. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm excited about it. Hey, Debbie. All right. So if you guys end up making some bows, take a picture of a big pile of your bows, post it on social media and tag me. I would love to see what you do. And also, you guys, don't forget about those really cool things that come out at 4th of July. Pick some up to take into Christmas, but it's the wired small ribbon that you can curl up and make like boing, boing, boing things and put them in the center of your bows. They're so cute. But usually that stuff comes out 4th of July. It doesn't come out again at Christmas. So pick it up now so you can use it on your Christmas bows. All right. See you guys later. Thank you for tuning. I will see you soon. And I have some special guests lined up for you shortly. Can't wait for you to see them as well.